What's up guys, today we are looking at another Star Wars The Black Series figure review. Today we're going to have a look at Cara Dune. She is number 101 in the Red Box wave. Obviously she's from The Mandalorian, which is a fantastic show. If you haven't seen it by now, what are you doing? It's really brought sort of Star Wars in general back into the public eye. And she's a fantastic character from that. And she's a fantastic figure as well. Like, everything about this figure is absolutely amazing in terms of sculpt work, articulation, the accessories she comes with, and just the overall detail is absolutely honestly next level. I don't know what else they could really do to improve on this figure. Like, seriously, she's fantastic. Taking a closer look at the sculpt work, like, you'll be able to see straight away that every single piece of sort of skin tone, every piece of armor, fabric, it's all done with such a high level of detail that it honestly feels kind of like, I wouldn't go as far as hot toy level in terms of detail, but you're gauging on sort of SH figure arts, so I would imagine. Honestly, this is probably one of the most detailed figures I've currently got in my collection. Like, everything, even down to the sort of gradient of the colours on the boots, from the dark black to the sort of light grey, which kind of gives it that sort of dirty, musty, almost like sand desert look. It just works, absolutely works. And that's all throughout the figure. Everything that's on here it just works. I mean, even the face with that Photoreal Tech, it's absolutely fantastic. You cannot tell me that is not Cara Dune right there. Even the little sort of tattoo, the Rebel insignia is right there. It's I can't get over how sort of great it is, really. Before we get into articulation, we'll go over some of the accessories that she comes with. She comes with 3 accessories, which again, they're all really well with their detail. Start off, she comes with her sort of small little blaster, just sort of like a standard, almost like a really tiny if compared to the other two, like, but again, it's got some nice great sculpt work. You can see the sort of different metal designs in the barrel there. Obviously you got the scope. I would have liked the scope to maybe be a bit different in terms of colour, so it doesn't all blend into the sort of hilt, the actual gun design. You've got some nice paintwork on the hilt. Not really much sculpt work on there, but obviously what can you do? It's a small little sort of blaster. But yeah, it's really nice, that one there. And that just pegs into, obviously, the holster here. Now with this, the scope does try to get in the way a little bit, so it does tend to sort of try and push into the holster itself. You just want to push it down like that, and then it pops in. That's so, and that sits really nicely on a leg. The holster itself is loose too, so it doesn't hinder articulation at all. You can sort of move it up and away. That's not attached to the leg, so it doesn't affect that leg movement whatsoever. She also comes with tiny little knife, but again, nice sort of sculpt work, nice paint work on that. It's even got, I don't know if you can see the little sort of gravings on the handle there. Absolutely fantastic. And that fits sort of even nicely in her hand. I always put it in this hand. It will pop in, so it's nice and tight like that. And that's literally not going to go, like, that's proper shaking. That's not going to go anywhere. But if you don't want to have it in her hand, you can also stick it in her boot. There's a tiny, it's very hard to see, right there. There's a little gap, and that knife will just slide on down into, like so. And that stays, again, that stays nicely. It's not going to fall out. We don't have a heavy blaster, so this is obviously her main weapon that she uses throughout both seasons. Obviously in the last episode did jam, but what can you do? It's just like a standard ballistic LMG that she can hold quite nicely in both hands. Obviously she's only got single elbows. Actually, what I will do quickly is I'll go over articulation before we put that in her hand. So, to start off with, she's got a dumbbell joint at the top of the head up there, and then she's got a ball joint at the bottom. So you get a little bit of down, a little bit of back, but it does sort of go back and forth on the ball joint as well. Obviously the collar will get in the way, so that does kind of hinder a little bit. With that hairpiece too coming down, it does get in the way. Her shoulder pads are a soft, pliable rubber, plastic style material, so they do go up, but they do, again, it can hinder. So it goes up just under 90, and you can't like go all the way around like that, but if you pop out, you can push it all the way around, as so. She's got single joints at the knees, so it's swing, hinge and swivel at the elbow, so it goes like that. Goes just past 90, which is really, really nice. And she's got the nice trigger finger hinge. All figures who have a gun should have this style hinge, the up and down hinge. Same on the other arm, hinges with at the elbow, past 90, but again, this is the horizontal hinge. She has got ball joint at the waist, so you get a nice sort of hula hoop action there. She can crunch down that far, she can go back about that far, which isn't too bad, to be quite honest with you, for the poses that you can get out of her. Like I said earlier, this is on a loose piece, so it doesn't get in the way too much. Her legs do come out, but she's on that 45-degree ball joint, so it does come out and come to the side a little bit. But you can sort of, yeah, you can see where it pops up. But again, that's not bad. Very much the same with the back, but it doesn't go back as far. She's got, as you can see, she's got a swivel at the hip, right there, which is nice, but then it does break the paintwork, sort of the style. Show you off on this leg better. Like that. So, yeah, overall detail is fantastic. But as you can see, yeah, there we go, up there. She's got a swivel at the actual underneath the knee as well. I didn't know that. That's quite cool. Hinge swivel at the foot with your rocker. Double knee. Yeah, it's really nice, that sort of range of motion. I like that. She stands really well, guys, as well. She has a really nice presence on the shelf, and she will fit in really, really nice with any sort of Mandalorian collection that you have. This is her compared to the new Beskar Mando. Obviously he is going to be slightly taller, but she stands really well, and Baby Yoda just wants to go for a nap. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, guys, please make sure that you like and sub. It would be really, really appreciated if you do. And let me know if there's anything you'd like to see in the future. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can go over, guys. I hope you have a good one, and I will catch you in the next one. Just a quick one. These are some of the poses that I like to keep her in. You've got a heavy blaster, her knife, and obviously her small standard blaster. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you next time.